Ethereum is about to be having a massive breakout against Bitcoin, and in this exact video I will talk about this. I will talk about the Bitcoin halving that is upcoming, the dollar index that is having a gigantic bearish divergence, the Bitcoin historical volatility that is currently at an all-time low, and much more important stuff we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to snap up that like button on today's update video. Let's smash it back above 500 and let me jump straight away in towards the content. On the imminent short term, we can see that Bitcoin is finally seeing a small little bounce, and potentially if I'm looking, let's say, at the 30-minute time frame, we could be seeing that we're right now creating somewhat of a W pattern. And of course, if we do break above the neckline here on the top side that is trading somewhere around 27.3k, we could be expecting maybe some more relief rallies towards the upside. And basically what we can currently see is that Bitcoin is still trading in a gigantic downtrend. On the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that from the top side right here, we are so far not breaking this entire downtrend that we're creating on the 1 hour time frame. So for me, there is no reason to really flip bullish on Bitcoin right now for the imminent short term here, because yes, we are basically still coming down further and further, and actually last night we went all the way down to 26.5k, what is of course still bearish because we still managed to set a lower low, and right now we're only seeing a small little bounce on the price action of Bitcoin. At the same time, what I'm really will be looking at is that 27.5k level for Bitcoin on the 2 hour, on the 4 hour, or on the 1 hour time frame. You can all see it. This level is an extremely important level for Bitcoin because previously around provides support, then it flipped into resistance, here it flipped into support, so this level will probably once again act as resistance. So keep your eyes wide open on this level, and personally this is also the level for me of interest where I would really open up some new trades here. And of course, if we do break back above it, of course last time around we saw a small fake out, we broke above it, and in the end of the day we broke below it again. But like you saw last time around, once we broke above it, we did saw that significant continuation towards the upside. So I'm expecting something similar if we do break above this level. So keep your eyes wide open. If we do break above it, probably we're going to see continuation towards the upside. Then talking about the 12-hour time frame, we're seeing this Bitcoin downtrend getting created, and for me, I will keep my eyes wide open on this level as well, because so far every single time Bitcoin retested this level, we got significantly rejected, and that is why I will be keeping my eyes wide open on this very important level. It looks to be that we could be creating somewhat of a falling wedge structure for Bitcoin right now here, and the majority of support is going to get found on the lower side here around 25.9k, so keep your eyes wide open on that level as well. Going further in towards my technical analysis, you can see that the same resistance line got created on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. That is also really the level to be breaking, and at the same time I'm currently still in a short position for Bitcoin that is making me more than $2,500 in profit, because I yesterday already closed in more than $500 in profit on this trade. If you are interested in trading yourself, don't forget to check out the links in the description, because if you sign up an account on Bybit right now, you can actually claim a deposit bonus up to $50,000, and it's only going to be valid if you use the link in the description. So make sure to go to the description of today's video and sign up an account if you are interested in trading yourself. Furthermore, we can see, once I'm right now going to start going in towards the daily charts for Bitcoin, that the volatility is actually at historical lows for Bitcoin. You can see the bullish bands is extremely narrow, and at the same time the bullish bands width is also extremely low on the index. What is meaning the bullish bands is extremely narrow. You can see that we're currently as narrow as the beginning of January, as the beginning of February, and those two times we of course saw huge moves getting initiated for the price action of Bitcoin. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on this price chart right here. And since the bullish events also perfectly predicted in the past where Bitcoin was going to find some more volatility, it will probably once again happen. We're right now at this low stage of volatility, so probably we're going to see a big move getting initiated from off this exact level. Furthermore, we can see that on the daily time frame, Bitcoin is still creating a potential bull flag right here. And also, if I'm looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, the major support is this potential upward sloping support line that we're going to retest, and also this horizontal green box right here that is of course trading around $24,000 to $25,000. My price target I've been talking about for quite a long time already right now here. If we do retest the $24,000 to $25,000, I'm going to be opening up a gigantic Bitcoin long position, because personally I do believe as soon as Bitcoin sees a retest of that level right there, we're going to see a significant bounce for the price action of Bitcoin. So that is what I will be looking at. That is where I will keep my eyes wide open on. And if we do see the retest over there, I will be opening up a gigantic long position. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay exactly up to date on that position right there. At the same time, we can see that the historical volatility index is also right now at historical lows for Bitcoin. You can see, if I'm zooming out, there are only a few times in history that the volatility has been so low for Bitcoin. So the last 5 times we were so low in the historical volatility index was in the past 1000 days here for Bitcoin. And you can see that every single time, once we were in this low stage of historical volatility, we tend to see a spike in volatility happening after that. And it's not necessarily down, it's not necessarily up, it could be either direction. You can see that out of the last 5 times, 4 times it was towards the upside and 1 time it was towards the downside, but it could of course once again just go down here from off this point. So what I want to be pointing out with this chart right here is only to say that volatility is just going to be imminent for Bitcoin. We had of course a couple days, a couple weeks here of extreme low volatility for Bitcoin, but always once the price action is very boring, the volatility stays extremely low for Bitcoin, there is going to be one point where the volatility is going to start picking up again, and we're expecting it's going to be happening anytime soon for Bitcoin right now. It could take another couple weeks, maybe a couple days from here on, but it's not going to take months from off this place. So make sure to get ready for that, make sure to prepare yourself for that, and make sure that you are ready to trade Bitcoin if it does come down or if it does decide to be pushing back towards the upside. At the same time, we can actually see something extremely bullish for the cryptocurrency industry because the dollar index is right now creating a bearish divergence. We can see that the RSI is creating a higher high while the price action is creating a lower high, is confirming a weekly bearish divergence, and this could lead towards much more downside on the dollar index price chart. And of course, like we do know, the Bitcoin price action is inverted against the dollar index. So if the dollar index moves down, Bitcoin moves up here. So it's definitely a very bullish thing for all the Bitcoin holders out there. At the same time, we can currently see that the Bitcoin against Bitcoin price chart is about to be having a breakout on the weekly time frame. And once this breaks out here, we could start to see significant momentum getting generated for the price chart of Ethereum. And that will be definitely very bullish, since personally, I've been holding more Ethereum than Bitcoin for already the past month here. And like you can see, in the past month, Ethereum already outperformed Bitcoin by an approximately 10%, what is quite nice here. And I'm personally expecting it could be even more after we do see a potential breakout of this pattern. Of course, we have not broken out yet so far, but as soon as we do break out, I will keep you guys up to date. The price target for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is significantly towards the upside, and it would mean that the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin pair is going to probably increase by an approximately 40%, what is quite significant if you would ask me here. Like you can see, Ethereum has been doing quite well here against Bitcoin recently, and personally, I don't really see this trend stopping anytime soon here, and that is why I'm still buying more Ethereum, and that is why I'm also closely looking at this huge symmetrical triangle, or this huge downtrend that you can see right here, that is about to get broken. So keep your eyes wide open on it. Ethereum could be performing very well right here. And also, one of the many reasons why Ethereum is doing so well here compared to Bitcoin at least, is due to its London hard fork update. And basically, after this update came out, the merge happened, and after the merge happened, Ethereum started to become deflationary, and so far, ever since the merge happened, we've seen a 0.2% supply decreasement in the total supply of Ethereum, what makes it a scarcity asset. There's less and less supply coming in circulation, what means that the price of one Ethereum is just going to increase in general. So the market cap doesn't necessarily have to increase because the supply is also decreasing. So that is definitely a very bullish thing for Ethereum, and I think this is going to be having a very bullish effect for the next bull run. Furthermore, we can see for Bitcoin, of course, for Bitcoin to create that scarcity effect, we have to wait every single 4 years, because every single 4 years, the production of Bitcoin is going to get cut in half, and that is the halving event here. And that is why Bitcoin sees an exponential price rally every 4 years, and the next cycle is in approximately 300 days away from now on. And if we're going to be looking at what Bitcoin historically did before and after the cycles, it's basically before the cycle you usually have some time to accumulate here, but once the halving happens, we usually start to see the next rally getting started. So make sure to get ready for that. The next halving is about to be happening in 300 days, so you've got another approximately 300 days to accumulate your Bitcoin to get ready for your position, and after that probably we're going to start flying again. So that was it for me in today's update video. A little bit of a longer video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, don't forget to slap up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.